Welcome back to Shooting the Bull. I'm Ken Hendricks. I want to talk to you for a few minutes today about culling cows versus flipping cows. There's a tendency in the industry that when cows don't fit what you want and who you are and the way your operation is designed, that you should just cull those cows out. And that's fine and dandy for certain animals, especially if they're older age. But what if you got 3 and 4 year old cows that are really good that just don't fit who you are and what you're trying to do? Recognize you've added value to those cows. They're not bad cows. They're just not going where you want to go. Find ways to market those cattle. They're not commodities. They're not something that you should just drop off at the sale barn. They are animals that you can flip, not cull. You are culling them out of your herd or removing them from your operation, but that doesn't mean they're valueless. They may be very valuable to somebody else's operation that they fit well with. So what you need to do is find ways to market those animals to those people. Facebook is a great way to do that now, but there's tons of places out there. Imagine this. Imagine you could flip 40 cows that don't fit your operation, and when you flip them, you get enough money out of them to buy 30 cows that do exactly what you want, rather than simply culling them and barely having enough money to buy 10 or 15 back. I mean, there's a big difference in the amount of money that comes in. Small is big, and being able to upgrade your herd in small ways to do what you want done can put big money in your pocket. Think about it this way. 0.1 pounds of gain per day difference. If I have an animal that gains 1.7 pounds a day, and I have another animal that gains 1.8 pounds a day. That doesn't sound like very much. In fact, that's not anything super special. That 0.1 at 205 days old is equal to 20.5 pounds. Doesn't sound like a lot, but 20.5 pounds, depending on the market, is somewhere between 30 and 40 bucks. Still doesn't sound like much. 30 bucks, right? But what if you take 30 bucks times 100 animals? Now we've got $3,000. Little bitty small gains. 0.1 pounds per day. Small gains can make huge differences. Now imagine it's 0.2. Now we've got $6,000. 0.3, $9,000. 0.4, $12,000. Right? On 100 calves, $12,000 difference by simply moving my entire production of my entire herd up 0.1 pounds per day. 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. If I can remove animals from my herd that only gain 1.5 pounds a day and move it up to 1.9, then I've gained $12,000 in my herd off the same number of animals eating the same amount of grass. I'm using this as an example. I'm not saying you should go chase daily gain. I'm trying to get you to see small improvements in your herd can make big improvements in your checkbook. It's not all about making money. It is all about being who you are. And if you are better at being who you are, you will make more money because you will learn to market who you are. And this is the thing. You can't market something that you aren't, because if you try to market that you're something that you aren't, you will crucify your own business, because liars don't win at the end of the day. You might win this year, but you won't next and the next and the next, because people won't continue to come to you. There's plenty of businesses out there that have won the day and lost the war because they lied, because their product didn't do what they said it would do. It didn't complete and add value to people the way they said it was going to add value. And in the cattle industry, truthfulness and honesty and kindness and being a good person goes a heck of a long way. And there's good people out there and there's bad people out there. We already talk about it. We call them reputation cattle in the industry. Like, certain people you like to buy from because they have good reputations. People love to buy SAV cattle, right? Shaft Angus Valley has some of the most beautiful pedigreed animals in the Angus industry. And people trust them because those animals, you know what you're getting when they come from them. Now, you may not like them. That's fine. I'm not saying everybody has to like SAV animals, but you don't have to doubt what those people have done with them. The reputation you build is what the business world calls a brand. And brand honesty and being truly being who you are is really what we're saying here. Being authentically branded or authentically marketing who you are and what you're building, and being true to that and honest and transparent about who you are and what you're trying to do will win the day, and it will make your small business grow. And even if you don't win today, you will win the war, because the people will learn that you're adding value to them. Even when you're not trying to get something out of them, you're adding value to them. Let them know you're adding value to them, but you don't have to also like shove down, hey, I'm really adding value to you. I'm really helping you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying add value by them knowing that they're getting a better product and them believing that and seeing it, that they are getting a better product. So look at ways that you can build your farm in small ways. Flip cows. Don't just get rid of them. Don't just cull them. Flip them. Make those small gains of adding value to pieces you have and adding value to someone else by flipping those pieces to them even when they don't fit who you are, because everybody doesn't have to be like you. And it's okay for not every farm in the world to be like yours. If they all were, you would be back to being a commodity. Don't try to be everybody else, and don't try to make everybody else you. Help people be who they are so that you can better be who you are. This has been Shooting the Bull. I'm Ken Hendricks. Thanks for shooting the bull. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can get all the latest updates.